We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G or Thor, whatever you want to refer to me as. I am not on my normal camera, as you can see. I was electrocuted this morning, literally. No bullshit. Not like fucking. I showed the picture on Twitter. It literally, Bill. I went to fix the back of my tower, and I tripped. So my foot, like the cord that went from the back of the tower to the wall, I tripped and it pulled the plastic box out. Right? You know how the 3-prong thing goes in the plastic box? So it pulled the plastic box out. So for me, being a fucking Neanderthal, I'm like, oh, I'll just push the plastic box back in. Right? Well, I guess it must have tripped, cut a wire too when it pulled it out. And when I put it in, it lit on fire. I got electrocuted. I went literally, and it burned fucking. There's black soot around the fucking outlet, and I'm pretty sure that's how Thor got his powers. So I may be a superhero,
or you may be dying,
or I may be dying. That is true. I may be dying. I didn't think of that side of it, but I have ordered now a new tower. It will hopefully be here by tomorrow. So you will have to deal with me on this shitty fucking phone shit that's all blurry. But Rackets, do you feel I am a superhero?
No. It doesn't work like Spider-Man.
Do you know?
I mean, my kids have gotten bit by spiders. They're not Spider-Man.
Well, I mean, they got bit by the wrong spiders. Bill, do you think I'm a superhero?
No.
All right, so two, you're wrong. Evan, what about you? How you doing today? And do you think I'm a superhero?
I'm doing well, and we'll go with superhero for you.
I mean, I think we can't rule it out, right? Like we got to at least let the day pass.
It's entirely possible.
Until you electrocute yourself when you take a piss, I don't want to hear it.
Well, there are rumors that I was trying to fuck the hole in the back of the computer. I think Rackets started that rumor, and I have been walking around with spiky pubes and a boner all day, so that may actually have some truth to it.
You're watching a little Mets back there. I see.
I'm watching a little Mets. You got a little baseball on.
Ottavino on
the spring. I saw my first batter violation live. That was exciting. So let's start there before we get into the headlines and everything. We were just talking in the pre-show about the new rules, the new baseball rules. And Bill, we haven't been on here since Friday. We've done Rupp Rackets. We did a voice chat over the weekend. So we talked about it a little bit. But let's talk it on here as if we haven't spoke about it yet. What's your take on the new rules and everything for baseball, Bill?
I love it. They got to speed up the game. New rules implemented last year in minor league baseball sped up the game by 27 minutes. So that's hard facts right there that it does speed up the game. 27 minutes, cut it off. I mean, those are the facts.
I mean, listen, if we can get baseball game, I think it's good, Rackets. I think it's a good thing for baseball, but I think they're putting too much shit out at once. I think increasing the size of the bases, changing the pitch-off rule, putting a pitcher clock and putting a batter clock all at the same time, like, hey, here's everything.
My God, what are these multimillionaires going to do?
Bill, they've been playing the same sport the same
way.
My
God, they got 20 seconds in the batter's box!
I'm spoken like a true non-athlete. Listen to me. If you're a baseball player, you have tendencies. Nomar Garciaparra used to do all the shit with his wrists. Certain players do things before they get in the box. They've been doing that for 22 straight years. You can't just tell them, hey, in 2 weeks, break all those habits.
Oh, so then you go and you tell the people who work at McDonald's and Burger King when they roll out a new chicken sandwich and they have to do special things and they're getting paid $30,000 a year that they have to fucking do it gradually? No, McDonald's sets a policy. They stick to the policy, and everyone's got to roll with it. These whiny-ass bitches who make millions of dollars, stop complaining. Pete Alonso, get in the fucking box and hit the ball.
I don't even know what just happened there.
Shut up and hit.
I mean...
Shut up and hit.
Did he just compare Pete Alonso to
a McDonald's
worker at McDonald's?
Yeah.
Wow. Let me speak to someone who actually knows what they're fucking talking about. Rackets, what's your take on this?
I don't.
Do you think they should have extra pickles on their bats when they go up?
I mean, sometimes you want some secret sauce. Sometimes you
don't. I mean, Alonso's going up to the fucking Whopper song.
You you implemented a rule years ago, and Rackets still can't follow it. To put
That's what I'm saying. It takes time.
Over time, you just say, fuck it, you get your shit done. Put out the rule, they follow the rule, or they're out.
The pitch clock thing I think is good, but I don't like games or like potentially like stuff deciding at bats like
Rackets,
that. Like if it's 2 strikes,
we
whatever.
just watched the Super Bowl where it was decided on a penalty.
I
So get
100%
over it.
agree.
It's a part of sports. You either get in the box or you're out.
I agree. I agree with it. I just don't want to see that happen.
I'm telling you, I like the rules. They need to speed up baseball. Even as someone who worships baseball, played baseball at a high level. We all have seen my screenshots about batting 400 in high school.
410 in high school. He's got the
410. I'm
screenshots.
glad to show them again in Group 1, by the way. Yes, I'm all for it. But you can't take a baseball player who's the biggest creature of habit in the world. They don't change their underwear. They don't change their stocks. They don't step on the lines. They're superstitious. They do everything in a certain routine and break 20 years of conditioning since they were 10 overnight. I'm just saying, put one thing in.
We'll get over it.
And then put another thing in.
Exactly, Evan. They'll get over it.
The only issue I have with it is the WBC. Like, you should be implementing those rules in the WBC.
Of course
before the
it
season.
should. And it should have been done last preseason and the preseason before, too.
Yeah.
They've been talking about this shit for 6 years. They
Yep,
should
I
have
agree.
started all this shit 2 preseasons ago. Let them get used to it. Then see if they can acclimate a little bit. Tell them, hey, in 2 years, guys, this is the new rule. So then last preseason, you would have had. So by this preseason, no one would have an excuse. They literally made this shit up, Bill, like fucking 8 weeks ago.
Listen, I like it. Shut up and swing.
As someone who's not really into baseball, this is vital because that's the reason I don't watch baseball is because it's so fucking slow.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I love it.
Let me give you guys a stat. Let me give you guys a stat. Last season, there was a ball in play, a ball hit in play every 4 minutes. Every 4 minutes, not counting a strikeout, walk, a ball in play. So if you're sitting there as a non-baseball lover like Evan, and he's got to wait 4 minutes for something to happen, that's fucking bad, bro.
Well, I mean,
People watch soccer and nothing happens for 90 minutes.
Yeah,
But they're always running.
For 2 hours.
Yeah, but they're always moving. The NFL has
See, if Bill was
basically
smart, he would have said. If Bill was smart, he would have said, and that's why no one watches soccer here.
NFL.
That's what he should have said, but he's
No. I totally disagree because a lot of younger people. So basically, me and you, Tommy, and Rackets is at that age now.
Very young age.
Where we don't care. They don't care about us anymore. We love the sport.
We're done.
They don't care about us. 18 to 34, that's their demographic. So they want Evan. They want Evan to get into baseball. They want him to watch baseball. What can they do to make it better? Speed it up. The NFL basically got rid of defense, right? Defensive coaching and everything about defense is gone. They said, we want Patrick Mahomes to complete passes regardless of what happens, what's going on. They want the offense. They want touchdowns. Baseball still wants runs. They want runs scored, but they want the game faster.
Dude, our attention spans are so short that we need something to happen every like 30
Yes,
seconds.
because you're stupid, and we're catering to stupid people.
There we go.
Fucking millennials and Gen Zers. But listen, I do understand. That's what I'm saying. I agree. I just don't like the way it's being rolled out. I think Rackets, I think you're in agreement with me that it's too much too fast.
It's too much too fast. And if you're going to do it this fast, you have to at least have the WBC with those rules so that the players that are playing in it can get used to it.
You know why they're not doing it in the WBC? Because that's a big event internationally. They don't want to fuck the game up.
Tommy, you've worked.
So they're willing to fuck the Major League game up for a month or two. They don't want to fuck the WBC up.
You've worked for a lot of companies, a lot of businesses over your years. So let's just say, serious. When people who worked for what was that other company? Not Sirius, the other one that they bought. The other
iHeart?
No, the other satellite. What was it? There was Sirius and
XM.
XM. So when Sirius bought XM, a lot of people came over, right, who worked for XM, and now they had to go through all the changes, big differences.
But you know that.
But things what do you mean they didn't know? They didn't know there was going to be major changes. When you go to
Well, they took a new job in a new company.
When you are at work, things
The same
change,
company.
bro. Same things. Things change. You got to get used to it.
Bill, you're arguing a point we already argued. We'll move on past this. We're all saying things needed to change. We're just saying they should have started it 2 years ago.
No, you're saying that.
No, we all agreed that it should have changed.
No.
You don't want the rules to change now?
Oh, I want them to change, but I don't care.
That's what I'm saying. We're all in agreement that we want the rules to change.
But I don't care.
All I'm saying is they should have started it 2 years ago.
No.
Yeah, so that by now they'd be used to it.
All right, should have.
All right, what if I turned on tomorrow, Bill, and I said every handicapper at 4 Deep Bets needs to write their thing with a bracket and a fucking light next to it, and it has to be out by 4:45 p.m. on the dot. Am I going to expect everyone to be able to do that every day, or are people going to be used to posting their plays when it's going to take a month or two to get used to it?
I guarantee you, the first person that you fire, then everybody will be like, oh, they'll have it the next day.
For a month or two, we fired 1 million people, and then everyone goes right back. It's routine. We're creatures of habit. So, anyway, Evan, what are the headlines?
Well, Jake Paul loses his fight against Tommy Fury.
That was kind of bullshit. That was kind of,
I didn't watch it.
Bill, we were talking about how that fight looked fixed right out the gate by how the ref was like the worst ref in the history of reffing. He was taking a point from Paul, and then he took a point from Fury, and he was stopping him all the time and yelling at him the whole fight. Like, it was very strange from the beginning. It was also odd, Bill, that FanDuel, which is the Faction Duel, other books too, but we only focus on Faction Duel actually offered lines, Bill, for every fight on the card except that one, right?
Well, in New Jersey.
Right, in New Jersey, right there, I guess, in some places. But the thing for me is, I actually thought he won. I mean, I actually thought they rigged it the wrong way. I mean, you could argue all his last fights, they were scripted, they were staged, say whatever you want. This is the one where I'm like, well, I thought he won. When he knocked him down in the 8th round, I thought he got the win, or maybe 75, 74. But 2 judges having 76, 73, and 1 judge having a winning. Again,
New Jersey is basically the sports gambling capital of the world, basically. Everyone, Vegas is antiquated and old and bullshit.
Vegas is the old baseball rules.
Yeah. So, New Jersey is basically the hub. We have like every book in the world. You can bet on anything you want unless it's fucking fixed. If they think that there's a way where it could be fixed, New Jersey doesn't let you bet it.
Yes,
so if there's something that comes up.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter that they offered it in Colorado or
it's not FanDuel.
If it's not offered in Jersey, something shady is up with it.
It's not FanDuel corporate. It's FanDuel. There's somebody who works in New
Jersey doesn't allow it. Right.
Yeah, when you see that, something shady.
That's what was weird, because Jersey gets everything. Like, we have props for college. We have everything that New York doesn't get, Colorado doesn't get. This is the first time, Bill. I mean, we don't get Rutgers and Jersey teams, but that's a national rule and law there. This is the first time I can remember that other states have gotten things we didn't. And anytime that has happened, it's been a situation like the Oscars or the Emmys, where other sites may put something up in FanDuel because the outcome could have already been known. So you're right. The fact that Jersey didn't get access to the Jake Paul bet, very fucking weird. I thought he won either way. I thought it was a good fight. I mean, listen, I thought it was a very good fight.
It was a good fight.
I was entertained. I thought the ref was a problem. The point deductions were insane. But it was a great fight. I mean, listen, me and Bill were talking about it beforehand, and he said, if Paul loses, is he done? I remember what my response to you was, Bill, as long as he goes 8 rounds with a professional boxer and even puts him on the mat once, he's legitimized. So I think he did a great job.
Well, I mean, they set it up perfectly as a rematch because it was a split decision. He knocked him down in the fight. It was a knockdown.
And you could argue that he won, and the contract dates automatically.
Knockdown and the split decision automatically sets it up for another fight, automatically sets it up for more money, and there you go. That's all they wanted.
So Mr. Perfect's in the chat saying that was a terrible fight. That's just people saying what they feel like they wanted to say before they saw the fight. Before you saw the fight, you went in hating Jake Paul and thinking it's bullshit and wanting to say it was a terrible fight. We all were. I just watched it and said, listen, I was entertained for 8 rounds. I watch a lot of boxing, and I fucking not ever entertained 90% of the time. That was an entertaining fight. I enjoyed it. I didn't want to enjoy it. I wanted to come out and say it was fixed and it was fake. It was good. If you're saying it wasn't good, you're lying. It was a good fight. It wasn't great. It's 2 guys who have 8 professional fights each. Like,
I gotta take a call from my mom's doctor. Go ahead.
Go ahead. So I thought it was good. Rackets, you didn't watch it, right?
I did not watch any of it. I was watching golf.
Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. I mean, listen, it wasn't the greatest fight I've ever seen, but it was good. Caught my attention. I was locked into it. I thought it was good. Evan, did you watch it?
No.
All right. Well, no, it's a TikTok generator. It was more than 80 seconds, so you didn't watch it, right?
More than
You couldn't
more
watch
than
it long
60 actually.
More than 60. Evan's out. What else we got?
LaMelo Ball fractured his ankle. He'll be out for the season.
That is bullshit. The team is tanking, and they needed him to fucking sit so they could lose more games. Do you think him and LeBron? So LeBron may be out for a long time too. Bill, we were just talking about how LaMelo Ball fractured his ankle. What do you think?
I mean,
He did it to himself, didn't he? Didn't he like break his own ankle?
yeah, I mean, listen, I told Tommy yesterday when that game started, look at Lindor. Look at there was 2 players in that game who I've never heard of. They both started on each team. Both of those teams were tanking. I've never heard JT Thor or something.
I'm Thor. I am Thor.
I don't know who you are. Sorry, JT Thor. I just don't know. And there was
TG Thor.
Another guy. So I don't know. Both those teams are tanking. Listen, is he really hurt? Who the hell knows? But there's a lot of teams in the NBA right now tanking. The NBA ratings are down a lot. So they got an issue right now with
the league sucks.
this. Yeah, because all this load management and people just not wanting to play. Like yesterday, Brown on the Celtics just didn't want to play. I mean, he wasn't out for any reason, just that he didn't want to play. So Durant, I mean, it just happens all the time. So
I mean, the big thing we got to touch on here before we get to picks, which we will get to. By the way, 83 likes, good start, guys. Get to 100, we'll give away a giveaway. The LeBron too, Bill. I mean, I told you right after LeBron broke the record, I said he's going to break the record, he's going to sit out for a few games, and then he's going to miss 2 weeks at some point towards the end of the season. He broke the record. He sat out 4 games, and now supposedly he's out indefinitely with an injury that he played through the other night. So how bad could it be if he played the whole game the other night? He's done. You think he cares about the rest of the season? I think he doesn't. I think this whole season was just his victory lap campaign for breaking the scoring record. I think he knows his team can make the playoffs now with Beasley and D'Angelo, but he also knows they ain't winning shit. They're going to play a play-in game. And I think for him to lose in a first-round play-in game or get wiped out by the Memphis Grizzlies or the Nuggets if they get through the play-in game, that's more embarrassing because that's the inevitable outcome. They're not winning anything. That's more embarrassing than him just saying, I'm out, and being able to write this season off as an injury season and just talk the whole offseason. All anyone's talking about, Bill, is the scoring record and not LeBron got bounced by the Warriors in a play-in game.
Listen, I mean, LeBron did say these were the most important 24 games of his career.
Yeah, okay.
And now he's out, so I don't know.
They were not important at all. This does nothing to his career. These are the least important 24 games to his career because his team wasn't winning the championship. But what else we got here, Evan?
This happened last week. It's pretty hilarious, but so I guess there was highlights happening on ESPN. I'll show it on the screen after I'm done talking. And this announcer was doing highlights on women's basketball, and then they transferred over to men's basketball, and he was like, "All right, let's get back to the real sport now."
I showed Tommy that
and
from TikTok.
I'll play it. I'll play it right now for the listeners.
Yeah, I showed Tommy that on TikTok. That was funny as hell.
I love it.
Miller
When the truth slips out.
Let's get back to the real sport.
61 winners. It's their
Awesome.
straight
I think he's
win.
playing
Let's
it
get
right
back to the actual basketball. There.
He
And
just
also
said it.
Joey Howard.
He
Tommy,
said,
look at
"Let's
folks.
get back to the actual basketball."
What'd you say?
He said, "Let's get back to the actual basketball."
No, I know. What did Bill say?
I said, look at Vogues, and then he struck out.
Oh, what we're looking for? Fuck it, I'll break my neck. I already got a bad back and a
You
bad
should have a
neck.
mirror.
I electrocuted myself. You want to snap my neck?
Should have a mirror that you could see.
I mean, listen, it's not real basketball. The WNBA is shit. College basketball girls' college basketball is better than the WNBA. My girl fucking went ham for Iowa this weekend. That was fucking awesome. My first female NCAA bet. Did you watch that, Bill? Did you see the fucking?
I just saw the ending. I saw the ending. I told you I saw it. I saw the girl hit the shot.
What do you think of the WNBA?
Trash.
Trash, right? Everyone talks about people need to watch the WNBA more. All right, have women watch it more. You know, Caitlin Clark on Iowa is 20 times more entertaining than anything that goes on in the WNBA. And we got Iowa plus 2.5. Caitlin Clark hits the fucking game winner half court. What a swaggy bitch. That girl's a fucking assassin. I love her. She's standing up to the crowd going like this. You know, fucking awesome. How you doing? How you doing?
She hit a big shot and she was doing this.
She was doing this, like finger my butthole. Doing a little finger my front and my back.
I love girls basketball.
Yeah, I like the girls' college. The girls' college I like. WNBA is fucking AIDS. It's just a social justice clinic. But,
I mean, what do you think about Aaron Rodgers? I mean, maybe coming to the Jets is what I'm hearing. I mean,
I hear Flecko came out and said that it'd be a cancer in the locker room.
That's what worries me. At first, I'm like, yeah. Then Joe Klecko's like, no, don't bring that cocksucker in here. And I'm like, oh, no.
I didn't think about that either. I'm like, wait, he could do that. He did poison the whole receiving core at fucking Green Bay this year. He poisoned Jordan Love, the organization. I mean, listen, I'm a Jets fan. We're fucking pathetic losers. Give me someone good at quarterback. So, yeah, I'll take it.
Dude, Mike White.
Yes.
No!
Yes.
Dude,
White.
Yes.
you and Evan need to stop talking on the phone. You're
I
both
like Mike
retarded.
garbage.
Mike White's
Mike White's a winner. You
Yeah.
keep him
Potential.
healthy.
Winner.
No,
He has
you know
potential.
If you want 7 field goals, get Mike White.
Hey, Rackets, you know
Oh
who they're
my
going to
God.
have starting next year in the Jets uniform?
Who's that?
Chris Streveler.
No, just take a guess.
Oh,
Who would be the perfect guy starting?
Wentz. Carson Wentz.
Besides Wentz, who
I would kill
who
myself.
had a good year.
I
Who
would
had a
kill
good year
myself.
this year? Geno Smith.
Gino. Oh, I
The
prefer
last time I
Wentz.
saw Gino,
Give
in a-
Tommy G Wentz.
last time I saw Gino in a Jets uniform, they were playing the Buffalo Bills, and he had 4 interceptions in the first quarter.
Oh, he might be your starter.
Yeah. Dude, you know I lived in his apartment in Secaucus when I moved.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, I banged way more pussy in that place than he did. So, yeah, no, with Derek Carr or Aaron Rodgers, I think. Please just don't say the name Tannehill to me. Howie Dewey, we are getting in full gear here. We're about a week away from the real conference tournaments getting going and everything. We got some, BS ones, the A-Sun, and some small stuff going right now. What did you think of the weekend in college basketball and what
Fucking
took place?
crazy. Saturday, I'm like, all right, everything's making sense. Sunday, oh my God. Penn State has a 20-point lead at the half, just coasting. And they let shitty-ass Rutgers come back. Sunday just blasted me. But last night, I love these little tournaments, man. Like last night, I'm looking over, North Florida, they've been a covering master at home. The problem was they weren't at home. The problem was that game was in some fucking civic center, I think in Virginia. And, Bellarmine's probably going to win the next one or two and get to the finals.
Bellarmine's the fucking, literally, if you didn't put the bottom line on, you'd think they're Harvard, right?
Yeah.
It's just 5 white guys who can't jump, can't move, pass the ball 15 times before they take a shot. And North Florida should have won that game. I mean, they should have. The first half, they just got retarded. They came back a little bit in the second half. And 2 buzzer beaters last night. 3 buzzer beaters on my bets. So you were talking about Sunday. Sunday, I actually started 1-4.
Ugh.
I started 0-4.
Sunday's the worst day I've had this year.
I started 0-4, and then I hit Michigan, Memphis, Iowa women's, Bradley, UCLA, and UCLA. So I came back to basically break even. Saturday was good. I think I went about 14 units on Saturday.
Saturday was great.
Yesterday was my shit day. Yesterday was the first day I got punched in the face in a while. I hit on Queens, lost on North Florida on a buzzer beater, lost on North Arizona on a buzzer beater. Oklahoma State, I told in the Discord, I didn't want to fucking bet it. It just fit the system, and that's why I dropped into a smaller play. And Iowa State and Nevada both lost. So, I was yesterday sucked balls.
Nevada, the Mountain West had 4 possible teams a week ago. Now they have 2.
Yeah.
Nevada's gone. They're out. I mean, you lost to shitty-ass Wyoming there.
Yeah, it was. I mean, how do you lose that game? They're going to have to win.
Tonight, you got the battle. You got the 2 teams are going. Boise State is minus 2.5 tonight.
Boise State has to win this game, right?
Boise State wins, they're in.
All right. They have to win this game.
They're in. You got to – I love that. That's a 5 banging bet tonight. I love Boise State. Vegas is begging you to bet San Diego State tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Vegas wants to get on San Diego. I like Boise. I think they win by 10 at home. The place is sold out. My buddy's going. He called me. He said the place is absolutely sold out. It's going to be bedlam. I think Boise State is one of the better bets of the year tonight.
I got Boise minus 140 on my play sheet here. Evan, you can put that in mind. Looks like Howie's on the same thing. How are you laying at 2.5?
Yeah, I am.
All right, you know me. I always take the fucking money lines. I hate fucking these close games. Listen, this is a system play. This isn't an inception trap. Unranked Boise State at home, must-win game. Probably senior night. I didn't check. I'm assuming it probably is. Ranked 18th, San Diego State. San Diego State's in. You know the conference wants Boise to win too, Howie. That's the thing. So the conference already knows San Diego State's in, so they want Boise to win this to make sure, to secure that and lock it in. They should be fine anyway, but
Utah State and Nevada, they're gone. Both of them are out. It's history.
I think Nevada's got a shot still. Utah State's gone. Yeah, Nevada's gonna have to make a run.
Nevada's got to win the tournament to get in. They just lost.
I don't think they need to win it. I think they got to get to the finals. Like, they're gonna need to make a run in the conference tournament. That's for sure. You got to
remember, the problem now is you got these other teams that a week ago were out, like Michigan, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Now they're back in.
Yeah.
So a lot of these little schools are fucked. I mean,
they're in some trouble. It's
Joe Lunardi has Charleston, who's 28-3. If Charleston wins 2 games in that tourney, they win 30 games for the year. He still has them out.
I mean, Joe Lunardi's an asshole.
How do you have Charleston out with 28-3? Tom, the game of the night. I don't give a shit. The game of the night. You want to parlay Boise, you gotta lay your fucking kids' kidneys down on University of Detroit Mercy tonight, because this kid's going for the record. And for him to beat Pete Maravich's record, he needs 72 more points. He's got to win tonight. They can't. If he loses tonight, his father's the coach. This kid's leading scorer in the country. They're playing tonight. It's their opening game of the tourney. What are they, like 13-18 or something? But in order for him to go after this record, they got to win tonight. And I think they will win tonight. So I love Detroit laying 4.5 against Purdue Fort Wayne.
I got to check and see if they got any Antoine Davis props. They probably don't, because it's a small school. But if anyone finds any Antoine Davis over props, I do agree with that. But I like Detroit Mercy. Yeah, it also fits the system here, so that's a good play. I like that. I'm taking Ole Miss plus 5.5 here in this game. I just think it's a few too many. Texas A&M on the road has not been great.
No.
Ole Miss has been pretty bad. Is this their senior night?
Well, yeah, they don't have a coach, Tommy.
I know. That's why I like it.
But they played well the last game without a coach.
That's why I like it. The LSU was the first time they looked like a fucking real basketball team.
They fired the coach. And rumor is they're going to hire the wife beater. The wife beater's coming in, man. That's what they say. They say Chris Beard's going to be the new coach. You know what? I think it's great. Get yourself a new girlfriend down in Mississippi. You slap the shit out of a girl in Mississippi, it's okay.
Yeah, you basically get a better job.
The sheriff's going to interview you and say, what'd she say?
I mean, if you slap a girl in Mississippi, if you've slapped your girl in Mississippi, there's a high probability it was your sister or your cousin.
Yeah.
So they have more leniency with that.
Yeah, and she just didn't blow you the way you liked it. That's just
didn't blow you the way Grandma did down there in the South. But no, I like that, dude. If you look, they got smacked 6 games in a row. South Carolina, Mississippi State, Florida, just beating the shit out of them. Then they got no coach, and they fucking whipped LSU's ass.
Yeah, they beat the shit out of them.
They beat the shit out of them.
I like it too. I like
them today. I'm taking a 5.5. I'm taking a little sprinkle on the money line. So Evan, Ole Miss plus 5.5. Not to mention this is their final home game, so this should be senior night. I didn't check it. I should have checked it. And we always like senior night bets too. What else you got here, Howie? Give me another one or two.
Abs. Tonight's a good slate. I love Indiana at home laying 5.5. Iowa just can't play on the road. I've
been telling everyone this. They can't fucking shoot on the road. Everyone keeps fucking telling like, dude, they cannot shoot on the road.
They can't play on the road. They're going to have trouble tonight in Bloomington. And Indiana's playing well. They're playing well. And they have good players. Yeah. I think they win easy tonight.
I like that. As long as fucking, what's his name? Shafino. I'm drawing a blank. The fucking guard. As long as he doesn't fucking throw the game like he does like once every 5 games.
What he'll do is he'll look absolutely horrendous
Unbelievable.
for 2 or 3 minutes.
Hood-Shafino. That's his
He'll
name.
throw the ball away. He'll miss
Yeah.
a layup, and then he'll like make 3 threes in a row and like win the game.
Dude, I'm telling you, he just takes bags of money. He takes
Yeah.
bags of money. Once every 3 games, he's like fucking 0 for 11 with 7 turnovers, missing free throws. If Hood-Shafino does anything with the fucking studs that they have there, they're golden. Dude, Jackson Davis and Hood-Shafino, everyone's got 5 names on it. Yeah. But I like Indiana too. I'm playing it a little bit differently. You're taking Indiana on the spread. I'm gonna take Indiana and Duke in a money line parlay. Everyone's saying Duke's turning the corner. I'm not fully bought into that, but NC State coming off a couple tough games in a row. Now they're heading into Duke. Duke doesn't lose in Cameron. They're undefeated. So I'm gonna avoid the spreads. Just go Duke money line, Indiana money line. It's plus 100.
Yeah.
Let me lock that in. And I got another parlay here, which I'm going to give to you. I like New Mexico tonight in this spot, but I don't like the spread on this. It's a lot of points to give a – Fresno's feisty. They don't win, but they're feisty. So New Mexico's laying 8. Evan, this is a little complicated. So you ready?
Yep.
New Mexico money line and Kansas first half game. First half / game. So the double result there. Kansas to win the first half and win the game. Parlayed with New Mexico minus 109. So I like Kansas. If you guys are doing parlays, I think Kansas should roll tonight. Howie, what's your take on the Kansas game?
Yeah, I mean, Kansas is playing as well as anybody right now.
I think they should cover that too, probably.
They're just going for the seed right now. So I like Kansas here.
Yeah, keep in mind Texas Tech is a little deceiving. They did get that guard back to keep the frizzy hair. I forget his fucking name, but they are a little better than they've been. But yeah, Kansas should roll them tonight. So that's pretty much it. I have a small play on Georgia, a small play on Binghamton, and then I'll have a couple more plays for the subscribers. But that's pretty much my main Ole Miss plus 5.5, Boise money line, Kansas first half game, New Mexico parlay, and Duke Indiana parlay. Those are the 4 I'm giving out on here. Howie, did you have anything else you want to talk about?
I love Georgia tonight too because Florida's gave up playing. Florida's giving up
quit.
playing.
Florida quit.
They're done, and another team that's done, and they're laying 9.5 tonight at home. And please take Georgia Tech because they'll cover and possibly win that game is Georgia Tech against Syracuse. Syracuse is done for the year. The checkbooks come out next year, and from what I hear, like these new kids come in and are getting like northwards of $1 million to play at Q's. So I see them good in the future. The team I got right now, you guys want a money line bet? You want a plus 200 lock of the night? Bucknell.
Sure.
Bucknell's going to beat American tonight. Bucknell's plus 5.5. Money line's plus 200. Take Bucknell. It's opening game of the conference tournament. They're not playing in America's little shitty gym. They're playing in the arena. Bucknell's going to win that game.
All right. I don't hate that. I'll just put that in. And I will give you one thing before we leave. My avoid of the night is Tennessee, Arkansas. You couldn't pay me to put a bet on the game.
I looked at that thing and I'm like, Arkansas is playing great ball right now.
They're playing good. Tennessee's at home.
Guard. Problem is, and I'm worried because these 2 players for Tennessee, the guard and the forward, are 2 of the best players in that damn conference, and they've been hurt for a while. And they're not really giving a status on when these 2 kids are coming back. If they don't get these kids back for the tournament, Tennessee's going out early.
Tennessee, I don't like Tennessee right now, and I'm a Tennessee fan. I mean, listen, they got the win over South Carolina the other day, coming off South Carolina having an epic performance. That was an obvious fucking blowout spot for SC, but lost to Kentucky, lost to Texas A&M. But again, I'm not betting on against Tennessee at home because that crowd could jack them up. So total avoid on that game for me. All right, Howie, we'll be back tomorrow with more fire. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yes, sir.
Later, bro. Bill Rupp, what do we got in association?
I am going with. Hold on, let me get to it. I'm going with the Kings money line tonight in the NBA. I like the Kings, all depending on the lineups, guys. If everybody's in, then we're doing it. So you can wait towards game time. The game is at 8 o'clock. Right now, Fox is a game time decision. As long as he's in with Sabonis and everyone else and Herter and Barnes and Murray, we're good. They play OKC. They should be. I like that a lot. Minus 150.
You didn't even take your victory lap on the Kings from Friday with the Clippers.
What did I have? I don't remember.
You said Kings plus 8.5.
Oh, yeah. When I was telling, and you know what, Rackets? I didn't even bet it.
Bro, I took the money line at plus 520. I hopped on
Yeah.
the Kings, man.
I didn't even bet it.
That was
Good.
great. That game was
Not only-
185, 184 or something.
Nobody
Yeah.
played any defense. They shot
Second highest
67% from
scoring game in
three.
NBA history.
Not
Wild.
only did I not even bet it, I bet the Clippers money line in my parlay.
Oh my God, Bill.
Yeah.
That's why you
Oh,
weren't responding to me when I was tagging you. I'm
Yeah,
like, dude, you
I
had the
was-
greatest fucking call. I was on
I
the
was
Kings
on the
too.
phone with Tommy. I was like, you know what? I was like, the whole time, the 7.5 is too much, bro. The Clippers are just,
No,
They can't
no,
close.
No.
they're good.
No, you don't get to now lie. The 7.5 was too much. The first game with Russell Westbrook, they fucking were up by 12 18 times. The Clippers dominated that game. We're up 10-12.
They can't close in the fourth,
It
bro.
literally would go to 15 and then come back to 4, and then 15 and go back. The Clippers were in full control that whole game and fucking should have won 3 times. But yes, the Kings are feisty, but you cannot look at a team who just had a brand new player who's plugged into the lineup and say the Clippers are shit because they lost to the Kings. Clippers dominated that whole game. Stop.
Okay. So, anyway,
Every excuse he gets, every chance he gets to shit on the Clippers, he just jumps on.
I didn't
love
even
it.
say anything.
No,
I
come
didn't
here.
even say anything
I
about
heard you about to.
I didn't even say anything. I mean, there's a reason why this greatest team in the world is 33-30.
They're not the greatest team in the
They're
world.
3 games above 500, Tommy. So one game with Westbrook didn't make a 33-30 record, bud. Barely, basically just
How
over
about fucking
500.
25 games without Kawhi?
Well, listen, that's load management. They don't want to play the stars.
All right,
That's
so then don't judge them by their record.
That's their problem, bro. So now you're going to say, all right, in the playoffs, they're magically going to put it
You
all
pick a
together?
team in the West.
They're going to put it all
Hold on,
together?
Bill. Bill, I'm giving you
Listen.
Denver. You give me Denver. I'll take the Clippers.
No,
You
I'm not
take Denver.
taking Denver, dude. I told you right now that I like the Kings a lot.
Who? Give me a team to go against the Clippers. Who goes further in the NBA playoffs?
Right now I'm taking the Kings.
Kings versus Clippers. Who goes
Yes.
further? Okay,
Yep. As
500.
of right now, I'm taking the Kings.
Not as of right now. 500. Throw on the whiteboard. What's the other bet we made for 500? Padres, Mets.
Padres versus the Mets. Better record.
Okay, announce that. So we have 2 bets right now, Rackets. You got 500 on each. My Padres versus Mets, and my Clippers versus Kings. So I want them on a whiteboard, Bill. I don't see you white writing.
It's over there. I'm not walking over there.
All right, you're gonna do it after.
So right now I'm doing for today, obviously the Kings. And then I have Man City plays at 3:00. They're sitting.
Okay.
They're sitting a bunch of guys today. Holland's not playing. Grealish, I believe, is out. But they are playing Bristol City, who's complete trash. So we should have some goals in that game. I'm taking Man City and over 1.5 goals parlayed with Milwaukee Bucks. And, oh shit, I clicked the wrong team, didn't I? Oh shit, I put the wrong thing out here. All right, I'll add this too. All right, so I'm gonna take the Bucks, the Nuggets, and Tommy's Clippers. Let's add them in there because the last game of the night is the Clippers. If it comes down to that, we can always hedge. Because when the Clippers keep that game close in the fourth quarter, we can just get the fuck out.
They'll be up by 25 in the second quarter.
What are these?
Yeah,
odds?
yeah.
Time's done.
We can
Cash
hedge.
out, and the Clippers are always up by 20. Cash out.
I think I didn't add Denver in there.
Into
it's
the Man
not-
City?
Yeah. I just need to add Denver into
All
that parlay plus 187. That's the only thing. So yeah, I'm taking Milwaukee, Denver, and the Clippers. Looks like everybody. Milwaukee. I mean, we gotta bet it now, guys. So even if Giannis doesn't play for some reason, Milwaukee should still take care of the Nets. I don't know. The Nets had like 29.
Why not do quick question. Why not do? Because I'm gonna do Memphis. Why not do Memphis instead of the Nets?
Memphis scares me a lot, bro. Sometimes
I mean, the Lakers got to be just fucking
yeah,
demoralized.
but they just don't. Memphis sometimes doesn't show up. I don't know.
They
Man.
show up.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You can. I'm not though. But I think Denver takes care of business easily. I think Milwaukee takes care of business easily, and Clippers, like I said, will be the last part of the night. We can always hedge if it comes down to that. Clippers will be up 20, and then they'll blow it. Like that.
Clippers. right,
So
cool.
that is what I'm doing there.
All right, great. Let's go to hockey, right? All
Yep.
right, NHL.
Oh,
Actually, first we should talk about NASCAR, Bill.
Hold on, actually, you know what? Sign up for 4dbets.com or don't sign up, and I'll have a couple first baskets bets for you. Last night was crazy. Real fast. Jalen Brunson missed the first shot of the game, like a little floater. So we should have cast like plus 800 on that with the team basket and first basket. We cashed Ingram, team basket, and first basket, but we should have cashed both. That was so bad. So pissed about that. But sign up, hit the Bruins. Bruins play again tonight. We hit them live yesterday when it was 1-1. Got tied back up again. Like Bruins. I might be taking the Bruins here tonight, but sign up, find out. Let's go. NASCAR. Yes, Tommy.
NASCAR. So
NASCAR.
first weekend, we had almost the trifecta on the first weekend. Bill Rupp hit Zane Smith plus 1,200. The second race was the fucking nose by a nose Rackets, right?
Allgaier, Nemechek, and Hill.
Yeah, we had 2 and 3 guys. They finished within centimeters of each other. I hit the 900 on Sunday for the 31st pole position or above. So we had a 900, 1,200, and a photo finish. This week, Bill Rupp swept it again, didn't we?
We swept the board.
So you had what? Trevor hit
I gave it out on here. Xfinity bet plus 700. We had Nemechek. So we cashed that.
So even the freeloaders got that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
2 weeks in a row, the freeloaders got a big NASCAR win.
Maybe he needed to stop handing those out.
Yeah, so then the Xfinity race got moved till Sunday night because of the rain. So we had Nemechek, so that cashed, and then Trevor had Kyle Busch every swing
Everywhere. He had him to win. He had him to
every way whatsoever. So we cashed that. So we
and that was what, plus 1,000?
Plus, I think like 11 or 1,200 to win, and then he had like group and
everything.
Shit. So yeah, it was huge. But we swept the board again on NASCAR. I don't know. I'm not just saying there's no other companies giving you all these NASCAR winners like we do.
Guys, I
just gave you 2 free weeks, like 2 weeks for free. You know, a plus 11 or 1,200 and a plus 700. So, I mean, right there.
And the funny thing is, they don't understand. Like, people don't, and that's why our retention rate's so high. Even the people who leave, they always come back. You know, like how many times do you see the people just cycle back? I go into the search and you see that they've cycled back in 5. Everyone always comes back. We're like the crazy chick you fucked who gave you the best head of your life, and then you keep leaving, but you always come back for more because you're never going to find it again. Yeah, she's bad shit. Yeah, she'll probably key your car. Yeah, you might end up bloody every once in a while, but you're never going to get head like you get here at 4 Deep. Right, Bill? No one sucks dick. No one sucks dick like we suck dick at 4 Deep. That should be our new tagline.
Gas station dick, though, Rupp.
No one swallows the hog like 4dbets.com. So, but what I will tell you is this. I mean, the sports are insane. Constantino's been on fire with UFC. Golf, Price has been doing a great job. We have golf bets going all through the end of the day. Rackets has been doing great with golf. He won't give them to you, but he's been doing great with it. He won't tell them to you unless you happen to be in the chat at that moment in time when he said it. But Bill Rupp has been killing NASCAR. We're slaughtering college basketball. I just updated the sheet. I actually haven't updated the spreadsheet in the last 7 days. I'm up 93.68 units for February. And someone told me, Rackets, I was getting cold yesterday because I had a bad day after a 28-unit week.
Fucking idiot.
I mean, God forbid, fucking we have two of them were buzzer beater losses. Dude, it's not even like fucking teams are getting blown out. Like, but I guess I'm cold because I didn't hit for fucking 10 units yesterday. So up 365 units since mid-December. I mean, that's retarded. And baseball, our whole staff. I was changing the emojis in the Discord, Rackets, because
I noticed. I was like, oh, baseball emojis are back.
It's all baseball. It's baseball. So we are ready for baseball. So get over now, guys. Sign up. Use code VIP20 for deepbets.com. Don't sign up and don't use VIP20. Hockey. Let's hit the ice here. Evan, your Bruins. Nice little win yesterday. Do you like them again today?
I don't even know who they're playing, but I do. I love them.
There you go. That's all we need. At the Flames, -130.
They are
Bill,
back
Oh,
to
the
back.
Flames aren't bad though.
Bill, are you going back to the fucking Bruins against the Flames, who have been pretty inconsistent?
So I looked at it. They're on a back-to-back. As of right now,
I mean, you got to remember too. It's not just a back-to-back. They're switching countries, right? Where were they?
What?
Where were they yesterday? No one knows. Evan, you're a fucking Bruins fan, Evan. Who'd your team play yesterday?
Oh, wasn't it Edmonton or
Oh,
something?
the Bruins?
Or
The Bruins played
Canucks or
Edmonton.
something?
They
All right,
They
Canada.
played the
were
Oilers. I thought you were talking about the
So they're on the
Flames.
Canada tour. So, Bill, I mean, Bruins are on fucking piss hot fire. Won like 8 in a row. They won in Vancouver. They won in Edmonton. Now they're going to Calgary. We got to take them -130
yeah. I
for
mean,
the Canada sweep.
Calgary's not bad at home. 15-11. I mean, I could co-sign that.
We're gonna do it. We got money to burn on the Bruins. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go with the Bruins. Let's do that. Tommy G, Bill, Rupp, Evan Ham. Bruins -130. And Calgary sucks right now, dude. Calgary's a team I was betting a lot. They've lost like 7 of their last 9 games. They're not in good form right now. Lost 2 straight coming in. So we're going with the Bruins. I'm gonna give you a few hockey plays. One of them. Let's see if you guys know who my new love child in hockey has been of late. Does anyone know?
No idea.
Rangers.
They lost a couple games, but I do love the Rangers right now. I'm actually going with the Red Wings. Red Wings.
Oh, Detroit. That's right.
You know, I've been betting them a lot. Caught them during that 5-game winning streak. I think we bet them like 4 times. +110 today. They just got smoked by the Senators, back at the Senators. I'm going to take this +110. I'm going to lay a little. I don't really only take plus money in hockey. I'm going to take the Panthers here, +150. In this spot, again, these aren't games you're going to load into. Throw a unit on it, throw a half unit on them. This is an interesting one, Rackets. This is just a line movement play. The Lightning opened at -170. They're getting 90% of the bets and 91% of the money, and the line's dropped 10 cents. So that's a Panthers line for me. Going to take the Panthers there, +150. And we are going to go with the Blues here. Another similar situation. Kraken opened at -150. Lines dropped to -140 with 92% of the money on the Kraken. Let me get the Blues +130. So we're going to take Red Wings +110, Bruins -130, Panthers +150, Blues +130. Even if we split, we'll make money with those 3 big plus money dogs in there. So let's get it. Anything else on the ice for anyone here?
No, I just see Trevor in the chat screaming goat.
Trevor's screaming his own name. That seems about right. Yeah. That seems about right. So Evan was probably about to ban him until he realized who it was. All right. Anything else on tennis here, Joey Rackets? We had a bunch of dudes playing last night. What do we got today?
Yeah, the FanDuel was all fucky last night. They had stuff listed that wasn't scheduled until today, going live. They were all fucking messed up.
Yeah. So what's going on?
I don't know if the match started yet. It was scheduled for 2:30. Let me look real quick. It might be a lot shittier of a line. No, it doesn't look like it started yet. Katerina Siniakova and Diana Yastremska -104. You're gonna want to get that in soon. It's gonna be going off.
Is it a
within
double
minutes. No. It's a parlay together. Siniakova is to -300, -280, something like that, and then Yastremska is like -200. Comes out to -104. One of them is going to be starting.
Siniakova, Sam Slower.
Yeah, Siniakova. Evan's got the thing in there. Siniakova and Yastremska. YAS.
-104.
-104.
All right, cool. Why is
So
Alcaraz only -235 versus fucking Mackenzie McDonald?
Alcaraz has got something going on, dude. He didn't look great the other night. He's got some kind of injury going on. I'm not real sure. Djokovic was a -2100 going into that match, and he got taken to a 3rd set tiebreaker.
I mean, yeah, but see, I wouldn't worry about that with Djokovic because Djokovic works for Faction Duel. He's just fucking throws sets.
He looked bad, man.
Dude,
in that second set, I said in the chat.
Djokovic literally bails on a set whenever he's -2000 because the whole fucking world bets him 2-0.
I jumped on the live 2-0 at +105. He was only down a break at that point, and he couldn't even muster, it wasn't that he wasn't breaking.
Was it the second set?
Yeah, the second set.
That's the one he nails in all the time.
he couldn't. It wasn't even the fact that he couldn't break. He wasn't even getting return points in the second set. And it's like, dude, you're Novak Djokovic.
And then in the third set, he came back and waxed him.
No, third set went to a third set tiebreaker, and then he killed him. He killed him in the tiebreaker 7-1. So he let it go all the way to the tiebreaker and then crushed him. I'm
telling you, Djokovic is on the payroll. He knows everyone bets 2-0. He gives up a set no matter when it is, and everyone starts talking. He does it all the time to make sure to wipe out all those 2-0s that are betting up Faction Duel. I think we covered everything.
I just saw the Rangers are getting Patrick Kane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if that gets finalized, Rangers are winning the cup.
It did.
I already have bets in on the Rangers to win the cup.
It's a big.
Literally just happened for 2023 conditional second round pick and a 2023 fourth round pick.
Yeah, it's a big.
Rangers winning the Stanley Cup. As I put them in this weekend, plus 1,200. You got to hit that. If Igor hasn't even been playing well. I mean, Tarasenko and Kane now added to that team, and they got pretty much the same cast of characters. I love that. I think the Rangers are now my favorite to win the cup. I am pivoting. Rangers. So we're going to do here we go. I'll give this out on here. Rangers to win the cup. Write this down, Evan, in case this hits so we could brag about it and fucking make some money. Rangers to win the cup. Kansas to win college basketball parlay. We're going to add the Clippers. Hold on. Please hold. Please hold. I'm working on a fucking non-functioning laptop here. All right. The Clippers plus, what are they, 1,100? That right there, Evan. Bang. $700 to win $1 million. Rangers, Clippers, Kansas. And I'm going to add one more to it so you don't have to risk $700 to win $1 million. This is $1 million parlay here. Does anyone want to guess what I'm adding?
Djokovic to win something. Come on.
Seattle to win the championship in baseball.
No, man. Joey Rackets, Dominican Republic.
Oh, Dominican Republic. Let's go.
Yeah, Dominican Republic to win the World Baseball Classic.
I like DR a lot.
So now if you want to add that.
DR in Japan.
That'll be $237 to win $1 million. If you have some patience, you can take out the DR and you could add my favorite to win the World Series. Rackets, do you know who it is?
The Astros.
No?
Seattle.
Mariners.
No, I love the Mariners, but we're not going to waste it on this parlay. My other team, the Padres.
Oh, Jesus.
San Diego Padres.
Rackets,
not even going to win the division.
He sees all these bats, but he doesn't realize that they have zero. I mean,
who's getting pitching?
Relax. He's got $17 million bets wide open.
They'll get pitching along the way.
There's not no fucking pitching, bro.
Bill, literally, this team is just like, who's out there? Cool, we'll take them. Who's out there? Cool, we'll take them. I was on the Padres the Fathers 3 years ago, and they didn't spend any fucking money when they had the team. Now they're just buying everyone, so let's go Fathers. That is $67.84 to win $1 million.
Go over it again.
Rangers, Kansas, Clippers, Padres. $67.84 will get you $1 million, and we shut down FanDuel. I mean, we can shut down FanDuel, guys.
Give me the odds on that.
Plus 1.474 million. So 1,474,100.
Holy fuck.
Plus 1.5 million. It's a lot.
Man,
Bill, how do you feel about that?
I don't see how we can lose.
I mean,
I don't. There's no path.
His Morikawa one last week, I thought was a surefire $1 million.
Morikawa was a lot.
Yeah, he's got
fucked.
Baseball team with no pitchers.
There's no path to loss here. There's no path
at all. I went over that LS today. I'm like that.
None. This is a winner. Congratulations. I just made you all millionaires. And then I'll be dropping my Venmo when that's done. Let's get around the horn here. Say final goodbyes. Evan Hand, final words.
We'll give away a free.
Did we get to the thing for the giveaway?
We'll do it tomorrow because I never started it and it's way too late now. So we'll do 2 tomorrow.
Okay, we'll do it tomorrow. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. We're going to do the giveaway tomorrow, and we'll do another one because Evan's worst producer in the world.
If you get over 100 likes.
I mean, they did it for today, so
I'm actually kind of.
They got to do it tomorrow too
if
they want 2.
Oh, they got to get it out, so we'll give it to you tomorrow.
I'm impressed with you guys. Siniakova's line just went to minus 580.
That is a good sign. It's a good sign. We got that in.
It's good. I don't even think it started yet. Oh, actually, it did. Never mind.
Still not going to pay you $1 million like mine is.
It's not.
Evan, final words.
Don't sign up. Don't fucking do it.
Don't do it. Rackets, final words.
Rupp and Rackets today, I think, maybe. Bill, I don't know. Yes.
I have to go to the hospital, see my mom. But if I'm back, yep, we'll.
Who knows?
Well, we'll find out if Bill's back.
Mom comes first.
Maybe not. You never know. Silly Billy Rupp, final words in your 1984 Orwellian Ninja Turtle shirt.
I got no final words today.
Okay, nothing for Bill. And for me, I will tell you that tomorrow I will hopefully have my new tower and my regular camera. I apologize for the shitty camera, so you couldn't see my beautiful face. And we will continue to fuck. So get over to 4Deep Bets now, guys. 4deepbets.com, promo code VIP20 for 20% off. Get over there fucking now. This is our time of year. Tomorrow, we'll be leading with This is March. It begins tomorrow. For Bill Rupp, Evan Hand, Joey Rackets, Howie Dewey, and whoever else wasn't able to join us, I am Tommy G. Good luck. Stay cashin', motherfuckers.
Let's go!